secret now. I see dead people.
Welcome to Blondes and Booze. You are about to embark on a journey, one that often leads to more questions than answers. But fear not, your host, Krista, Aaron, and Brandy have the experience, the perseverance, and yes, even the gifts to pull back the veil and allow us to glimpse the other side. They will share not only their experiences, but will introduce you to world-renowned researchers and experiencers to help you find answers in the murky waters of what we call the paranormal. Their bonds with each other reach far beyond friendship, resulting in a pull-no-punches approach to the many subjects they explore. Their goal? To open eyes, hearts, and even minds to what lies on the other side, and the answers residing there.
Welcome.
Welcome, everybody.
Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. And it looks like, wow, we got a lot of people in chat, and we appreciate everybody tuning in. It's we're pretty excited about this tonight. We are live at the Ray County Museum in Richmond, Missouri, and I got to tell you, it's been kind of active already in the last 2 days. Last night, whistles were heard. There was audible voices heard while trying to go to sleep. Today, we all went to dinner and we came back, and they always leave the hall lights on. Kathy does. And we came back tonight and all the lights were off. So that's kind of interesting that none of us did that. So anyway, Brandy, are you excited?
I am excited. As you can see, I'm already out here. I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Do you want to tell them where you're sitting?
Well, actually, I am sitting on the stairs in the main hallway in the front entrance. And let me tell you, this place is just beautiful. You can tell, you can look at the wallpaper and everything. It's just gorgeous. And there's a crow here. You can see his back, but you know, he's really beautiful from the front. We'll take a look at him later.
Yeah. Ask Kathy if he has a name.
Does he have a name?
You know what? I've never named him.
She said she's never named him.
I think some suggestions are needed.
Yeah, we need suggestions on what to name him.
So here in a few, we'll show you the crow. So if anybody has any suggestions for the crow's name, drop them in the chat. And then ultimately, Kathy will pick the name. There we go. So tonight, how we're going to do this is we have our friends Terry and Holly here also. They're going to be out investigating. And so you guys will get to see everything that they're doing. Kathy is out there with Brandy, and she's going to kind of give you a tour and talk about some really interesting history of this place. And then our friend Erin Smith is here, and she's going to sit next to me, and she's going to help me watch chat and watch the screens to watch Holly and Terry. So it's going to be fun. And actually, War Criminal, who's always in our chat, he's hanging out with us tonight too. But he's just going to hang out and hide.
Yeah, he may be my cameraman later.
Yeah. There we go. So anyway, you ready to get this started?
I am ready. I've got to get suited up here. So let me do this. Let me put my hat on backwards.
Well, Brandy, while you're doing that, you want to remind everybody what to watch this week.
Yes, absolutely. Monday at 8 p.m. Central, it's Texas Front Porch with me and Tex, of course. On Tuesday at 7 p.m., it's Van Buren Variety with Bob Van Buren. Now, remember, you have to watch these shows on their channels because we no longer simulcast. At 8 p.m. on Tuesday, which is 8 p.m. Central, it's Beyond BMR with Bigfoot Michigan Rob. On Wednesday at 10 p.m. Central, it is Danielle Diva in the Diva Dimension. On Thursdays at 12 p.m. Central, it is Rob again with Bigfoot Michigan Rob. Of course, it's brunch with his best friend Krista over there. And make sure you tune in for that. It's really a great show if you're home in the afternoons or just can catch it a little bit. On Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Central, it's Blondes and Booze. Of course, it's us. And if you can't get enough of us on Thursday, we're again on Fridays at 8 p.m. Central with Blondes, Booze, and the Woo. And Saturday at 2 p.m. Central, Tex comes out with Danielle Diva and their new episode of Infamous Minds.
Awesome. You rock. You got that down pat.
Yeah, and a couple breaths.
As I said last night too, I'm just going to touch on this tonight, and then we're going to squash it. There is a person out there who has made fake profiles on Brandy, myself, Marty, Nana Boss, D.A. Roberts, and Robbie Raines. And this guy is a con artist. He has taken people for money. He has never been in the military, and he has claimed more than once that he has been in the military. He's just not a nice person, and he has actually been in trouble for stalking. So I just want to let everybody know, if you get any friend requests from us, it's not us. I guarantee you, it's not any of us. So,
yeah, just if you do get any weird friend requests, just contact us at blondesandbooze@gmail.com. Let us know what's going on, and we'll tell you if it's us or if it's not.
Absolutely. So, yeah, if you have any questions, if it really is us, send a message, and, we'll let you know. So, anyway, let's get started.
Okay, let me get this camera turned around and get Kathy on up here. And we're going to get going. Let me turn this camera. How do I turn it around? Hold on. I might have an issue. Hold on.
Kathy is actually the curator here at the museum, and she's been here several years. And she's actually the one that introduced us to this place. How many years ago? Probably 7, 8 years ago. Yeah. And there was another curator that was here, and we just come up here and started ghost hunting, and Kathy was friends with her, and here we are. So anyway, that's who Kathy is.
All right, here we go.
I am going to figure out I'm going
to back up here so we can see the crow real quick. So everybody can look at him and name him. Here, let me turn the light on him. There he is. Do you see him?
He actually, crows and has a head turn and all that. Well, this is a good crow now, I'm telling you.
Let's look at him.
He's pretty cool. I'm telling you, he's my favorite.
Oh, Lord. Oh, no.
Isn't he the best? I'm sorry.
Now, is he motion activated?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Sometimes, if you press the right button, it's on all the time, and I don't know which one I have.
Oh, no.
Anyway, he says good night.
He says good night. All right. There we go. All right. So here we go. I'm going to walk up first and get a look at what we're... Be kind says that crow. My mom says Edgar. That's a nice name. Edgar, Mom. Great name. Edgar. As you can see, we have a lot of fun. We have this hallway that we're going to go down now, but it's still a little bit light out, but we also have this hallway, and then we have another hallway. Now, just to let you know, there are rooms all over the place up here. So
real quick, Brandy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay, well, when I make you only on the screen, you cannot hear me. So,
that's right, I cannot. Does it put you in the back?
Yeah, well, I put myself in the back, so I got to figure out how to put you up here, like this, maybe, solo layout. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you great.
Okay, Perfect. I figured it out.
All right. All right. So this is the particular room we're going to talk about here. But we're going to walk down here for just a second to get a little bit of a layout. Kathy's behind me, and so we're just going to kind of have a look-see and see what we're dealing with here. Well, I already know, and I love it.
Yep. The Mormon history room.
Some Mormon history room here.
There's quite a bit of Mormon history in Ray County in the 1830s, 1838.
Okay.
This is hallway.
That's a hallway.
Yeah, that's hallway down, and then there's a porch out there. This is a post office room, a history of the post office in Ray County. Everything that's in this museum is donated by people in Ray County, and it's from Ray County. And they put this whole place together, so it's not outside items coming in. This is their heritage in Ray County, which is pretty fascinating. These people have a lot of very interesting things.
That's really cool, though, that they're not donated from anywhere else. It's right here in this area.
That's what makes it pretty unique. And it wasn't done by professionals. These people did all the decorating and putting it together all themselves. So over the course of 50 years.
Right.
50
That is
years
cool.
This year. That's when it started.
So if anybody recognizes this bedspread, doesn't that remind you of Holly Hobby? Oh my God, I had that as a kid.
Or Sunflower Sue. Perhaps you might know
Sunflower Sue.
Yeah.
That could be that, yeah.
That's what I knew it as.
Real quick, I'm going to answer a question, Brandy. JD
Yes.
Smooth said, do they probably have attachments? There are so many items in this museum, JD. There's over 50 rooms, and each room is different themed. So, yes, absolutely. There are items here, and we will show you some of them that we know throughout the night that definitely do have attachments.
So not only does the building itself harbor memories and residuals and people who've stayed, because this was originally a poor farm for 50 years and a nursing home for another 10, it also has just, untold hundreds, thousands of articles and just items, different items. So it's pretty dense. We'll call it dense.
Right, yeah, there's a bunch in here. I mean,
Looks like
it
you're
is,
in the Vietnam War room.
yes.
Yeah.
Korean Vietnam War room.
Okay, we're coming out, and we're just gonna kind of slowly go back to the room that we were meant to be in. I just love this place. That's why I just have to peek in every room,
Oh,
everyone.
real quick, let me make a comment about that hallway you're walking in. So I have our friend Erin here with us. That hallway is what made her a believer. Am I correct on that? Yep. So we've heard audible voices and the whole 9 yards in that hallway.
Right?
So that's an interesting. Can explain what happens in there.
Well, it's said that they don't really like the cabinets doors open, the drawers pulled out, and so they'll push them back in. Now, I myself personally have never witnessed this, but other people have. And then if you fluff up that bed by morning, supposedly it's looks slept in.
Oh,
So,
well, let's do something here.
And apparently, like we've had somebody come in here and I trust his word on what he says as far as psychic medium type stuff. And he said there are 3 girls actually attached to that bed.
Well, what I've done now is I've opened that drawer. It's the top drawer on the right-hand side.
Yep.
So we're going to leave it as is and see what happens.
Yeah.
This, there is a gate here, so we cannot go into the room, but we sure can look in it. And I did pull that out right there.
Yep.
All right. Well, Kathy said she's going to let me in.
I'm the left hand.
Yeah, I'm not going to jump on the bed. So she's going to, yeah, 10 little monkeys, right?
And Penny Van says at War Criminal, Blondes and Booze Paranormal Podcast ladies, I heard a rumor that War Criminal is secretly hoping to have his hiney pinched by unseen entities tonight.
We'll have to put him in the kitchen and see what happens.
Yeah, we will.
These are, and these, the pictures that we're looking at are not replicas. These are actual pictures. They're either made or taken.
That one is dried flowers.
This one is dried flowers here.
Real quick, I want to answer Freaky Geek's question.
Sure.
Asked, are they attached underneath? Do you mean underneath the bed, Freaky Geek? If you do, I'm not really too sure, honestly.
No, I don't.
Now look at that.
Itself.
Now that's a grooming kit.
Yes.
Let me put my light up on that so you can see that a little better. Look at that. Woo!
Isn't that something?
That is great. I mean, the comb is broken, but other than that, it's awesome.
Jack can stay in here.
Nail buffing and the whole 9 yards.
Wow.
I mean, seriously. Powder. Oh my God.
So just remember, we pulled out the drawer on the top on the right-hand side.
And this actually is called a glove box.
Oh, it's called the glove box?
Mm-hmm.
It's where you put your gloves. Well, that makes sense. So cool. So we pulled out the glove box.
Gotcha.
Glove box.
Okay, so here we go. We should be okay. I've got enough light. Yeah, this is coming out great on camera. Okay, so this is called.
This room is sort of a mismatch. It was called the Jesse James room, but we really don't have Jesse James items in here, and we don't try to have Jesse James' story particularly. He wasn't from Ray County. Bob Ford was the man who killed him, but this is sort of a pioneer settler room, and it's really in transition. So some things are going to go and new things will be added, but there's a lot of unusual and amazing artifacts, really. There's old freight wagon wheels and twists of tobacco and tobacco cutters and a horsehair coat and just different items, that you would use out on a farm. So it's very agricultural in nature. And these orbs.
Yes, this is the whole reason why. This is why we're here. I'm going to take a good look at these oars. And we're going to have Kathy tell you the story. Look at how big those are. Wow, those are tall.
I'd say they're, 8 feet anyway? Probably.
8 or 9. I think 8 or 9, possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. Oh, well, 8 looks good. All right, Kathy, tell us about these oars right here.
Well, there's a pretty unpleasant story behind those ones in particular, but this story starts in 1896, pretty much. It was October of 1896. There was a horrific murder in Ray County, north and east of town here, and it happened overnight. And a man heard, a lot of people heard this screaming coming from this area. They thought it was the old Port farm before this one was built, and so they just ignored it. But the next morning, one of the farmers was driving by and he saw a terrible thing, and it was a body in pig pen. So he went over to investigate because he knew this wasn't good. And it was a woman, and she had been chewed on by the pigs, sorry to say, but really she had been hacked with an axe. So it was really horrifying. And he put up the alarm, and pretty soon everybody's over there. And they went into the little cabin to look for the 2 children that she had, or the 3 children that she had. And 2 of them they found, a 3-year-old and a 1.5-year-old, and they were in their beds. Well, one of them was in their bed and the other was foot of the bed with their throats cut. And so they were dead.
Oh my goodness, their throats were just, they were cut. Yep. Okay.
And so there was one who was alive, and apparently she came out of hiding. She had been hiding, and she was an 8-year-old girl, and she was deaf mute. And she was frantically waving and waving, but she couldn't describe anything because she didn't sign or anything like that. She was illiterate. And so she was very obviously panicked. And you could tell that she had seen it, but she couldn't tell who it was.
Oh, wow.
So rumors start. And there was a woman in town who accused the little girl's stepdad, who was the father of the 2 little children and the husband of the wife. And then another friend of his and another man as getaway driver. So those two were the perpetrators, and she accused him of that. So they went and arrested these gentlemen, and they put them in the local jail. And the mob was just incensed because it was just such a heinous murder.
Right. Killing children and everything.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It was a heinous murder.
Yeah.
And so the mob was not going to be quelled. They just were, they wanted their blood. So they moved these two of the prisoners, the ones who are accused of doing the deed, over to Lexington, which is across the river.
Right.
And so that was not going to stop these people. And so you can imagine where these oars come in.
Yep.
So there's about 300 well-known people that went across the river in boats. And they strong-armed the jailer, and they got his keys, and they got these men out, and they rowed them back across the river, and they promptly hung them.
Oh, they weren't going to wait.
Nope, they weren't going to wait. They wanted immediate justice, and that was that. There's some
good old lynch mob.
Oh, yeah. And, later on they say, well, these men were innocent. I've never heard any real, it's just opinion, because these men never had their day in court.
Right.
I have to tell you, I personally don't believe that they were innocent.
I don't even have a clue.
Yeah, I don't either, but it's funny how they were going over to Lexington.
Well, they had to put them in Lexington to save them.
Oh, to put them in, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So, oh yeah. Well, and they seem to not really know what happened, according to some of these newspaper articles. Now, you can read the newspaper articles at the time, because there's a number of them.
Right.
In the meantime, they had taken photos of the crime scene and everything, and of the little girl, and of some of the artifacts, and they sold these pictures. And in selling these pictures, they helped to fund care for this little girl, because she was now an orphan.
Oh,
A
right.
little 8-year-old girl.
Yeah.
And she was deaf mute. She had nobody to take care of her. So there was a couple in Lexington or in Richmond took care of her. And then after about a year, they sent her to Fulton School for the Deaf, where she went to school until she was 18 or so. And then she moved to that old poor farm. And then when this one opened, she moved here. And she lived her whole life here. Her
Wow.
entire life until she passed away. And I think it was in 1940. She was about 51.
And she still resides here. And at break time, I can run and grab the picture and let you all see the picture of her, because she's one that is supposed to still reside here.
Right. So these oars were the ones that
were from the boats.
Okay.
From one of the boats.
From one of the boats, the lynch mob there that went to go get them.
Yep. That's the story.
And
I believe it.
Yeah.
That part of it for sure.
Yeah. And it's a little bit creepy in here.
It's very creepy.
Yeah. It's very creepy in here. It's like I'm sweating to death, but
It said that she had her hiding places inside the pork farm too.
Okay. So she had them like, she would have them here also where she would hide?
Just like, I can imagine, in those days they didn't have mental health care that they do now. And so what that little girl witnessed and went through, she didn't get help for that. And so I'm sure it profoundly and deeply altered her. It would anyway, period. But she never got any help for that. So, and she was an assistant cook here. She worked. She had jobs. So her name was Goldie Ryder.
So if you hear us call out Goldie tonight, you know who we're talking to.
Yeah, and I'll show you guys her picture. Her picture is here in the museum, but it is not around where you guys are at the present time.
All right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Do we have Terry and Holly ready to go, or?
They are here, and they have the link. So yes, whenever you want them.
Yeah, they can do a little bit for now. Like I said, the streaming up here is really taking a bite out of my battery. So I could do a little charge right now, and they could do some.
Okay, that'd be great. They're going out, and they are, once they log in, I will put them up.
Yeah, and all I'll do is I'll just stop my cam.
Okay.
And stay on.
Okay, yeah, that'll be perfect.
as soon as they're ready. But we're gonna look. Now I'm gonna tell you this right now. These ladies right here scare me every time.
Yep.
Every time they scare me. Now, they may not be in the same place every time I come here, but it's the same too. I think they got a thing out for me.
Brandy.
All right, now walk down this hallway.
So, a story about that hallway. That was I know I've said it several times on several different shows that we've done, but the hallway where Brandy was walking, the room back in the very left, the very last room to the left. Can you go up there in that? That is where I was attacked, in that room. And it was quite an ordeal. It was in the schoolroom right there. And I was right there. See the desk where the chair is? I was over there. And the person who this entity jumped was sitting at that first desk right there. And somebody had to jump in front of us. It took probably 4 people to hold him down from coming after me. The stovepipes you see there got all knocked down. That room was in disarray by the time that was over. So that's a room that I'll never forget, put it that way. But what was in that room is no longer here in the museum, just to let everybody know.
Yeah, I would not be walking up in here. I promise you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would not be me.
Yeah. There's a question here. Henry says, so the girl can hear as a ghost, Goldie. So we find this interesting. I'm going to have Aaron sitting here next to me. We had the Tennessee Wraith Chasers here at the museum at the end of last year. And there is a room up where Brandy is. Brandy, can you go take a left there? And then go to the Indian Artifacts room?
Sure. I'm just going to let you know I am up here. I'm up here by myself. I'm just telling you right now.
Are you uncomfortable?
No, there's Kathy. I see her. She's walking. Okay.
So in that room, I'm going to let Aaron take over here and tell what happened when the Tennessee Wraith Chasers were here up in that room and about Goldie. Go ahead, Aaron.
So when they were here, there was an actual death attendee here. And the group leader that was hosting the event, his parents are deaf. So he also knew sign language. And when we was in the room, the gentleman, the attendee, was signing and asking questions. And when he asked questions, the other guy would tell us what it was that he was saying, and we would get a response 5 to 8 seconds later, and the equipment in the room was going off, the REM pods, K2s, millimeters. I mean, we just had stuff lighting up. Mm-hmm. And so he kept asking questions, and then at the end he asked, if that they were deaf, and that's when it dawned on me that it was Goldie. And we asked, is this Goldie? And then all the equipment started going off and lighting up. It was really interesting. It gave me goosebumps that night, and I've got goosebumps talking about it now. It was a very, very cool experience.
Well, this piece right here happens to be one of my favorite pieces in the whole entire place.
This is mine. I love this. This is my favorite piece.
This is Kathy's favorite piece too.
Mm-hmm.
Let me back up just a little bit. Let me see if I can get a better picture of what's going on with this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me move the camera a little bit. Okay, there you go.
There he is. That's our resident mastodon bone. He's about 30,000 years old.
Isn't it cool?
Mm-hmm. It's found after a big rainstorm. They flooded out a creek, and it was sticking out of the side. About 1932.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
It is. It's like my favorite piece.
I love it. I love it. That and the meteorite.
I don't know what that was either. Is somebody making a big old crash down there?
Well, I think so. It was just outside the genealogy room, but I can't tell. Hang on, I'll go look.
Okay, yeah, because it sounded like super loud up here.
I heard somebody say it was me.
Oh, okay, it was me. It's awesome. But as you can tell, we've only been on one floor and we have not even I've not even spied on all the rooms. So this place has a lot. I mean, especially like you're talking about your crystal lovers and things like that. There's some really nice specimens in there.
Meteorite.
And
there's meteorite. That's the oldest thing in the building.
there's a meteorite. It's right in there.
Brandy, I've been here hundreds of times, and every time I come here, I see something new that I haven't ever seen before.
That you missed the last time. I do too. And I probably stared at these rocks like, I don't know, probably in about an hour the last time I was here. Still see stuff new in there. I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay. And is Holly up here now?
Real quick, I'm trying to help Terry get her volume
Okay.
because she can't hear us.
Is Holly, you got Holly on?
Holly hasn't logged on yet.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how this is.
hang on just a second.
Brandy might be able to help you since she does hers usually from the phone.
Here. Settings.
Okay. Terry is coming to find you, Brandy, because I can't hear.
Okay, that's fine. Holly's got hers and she's getting tuned in. Okay. So there she is. I'm gonna sign off for just a second and I'll be down and I'll find Terry.
Okay, sounds good. All right, Holly. I'm gonna take Brandy off of here. And I'm gonna I'm not gonna take myself, I'm gonna make you by yourself there, Holly.
Okay.
Oh, wrong person. Hold on. I gotta figure out how this stuff works. So you got me and you until I can figure out how to get me off of here. I just did it, so I'm not sure. Let's look here. All right, I'm trying to figure out where you are, Holly.
What'd you say? I can.
I'm trying to figure out where you are.
I am on the 3rd floor.
Okay.
On the, I don't know my directions. I'm by the post office.
Okay. You're in the active hallway, actually. That hallway is pretty active. And here's Terry. I'm going to add her. And I got to figure out how to get rid of myself on this. So, hold on. Well, that doesn't work. I know there's a way to do this. Nope, wrong person. I need you guys big and me small. Guys, I'm really trying to figure this out. Shoot. Well, this doesn't work either. Guys, I apologize. I'm trying to figure out how to put them two on the screen and get me off of it, but where they can still hear me. That might be as best as we're going to get. So if I totally take myself off, then here. Where's that down? Okay, I got two from Terry. All right. Holly, do you have any equipment or anything with you?
I got an Ovilus with me.
Do you feel like doing anything with it in one of the rooms?
Yeah, I can turn it on. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Let me get it going.
Okay.
We'll go into the parlor here.
Perfect.
So as soon as I walk in, I got closet and Derek.
Okay. So the parlor is literally like, for me, whenever I go in there, I believe somebody has died in there from either a stroke or an aneurysm, something with the head, because I cannot walk in that room without feeling like a slight headache. So.
Well, the Ovilus just said hurt.
It did say hurt?
Yeah, it said hurt.
Wow.
It's really going. It's like throwing words out left and right. I haven't seen it do this before.
How do you feel in there right now?
I feel okay right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel uneasy or anything.
Gotcha. Do you
It's
feel
kind
like
of
there's
homey.
something with you?
No, no, I feel it's just peaceful in here right now.
Right. Yeah, that room is always like a peaceful room. There's nothing like really weird or wonky, happened in
Right.
there.
Right. It feels kind of homey.
Yeah. Kind of inviting, don't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sacrifice.
What was that? Hello? Did you hear this?
I heard it. Sacrifice.
Did you hear that, Holly?
That was the ovulus. It said sacrifice.
Okay, I'm like, somebody's whispering.
Yeah, that's the ovulus. It's just
Okay.
spitting out words like crazy.
Wow.
I'm gonna walk into another room and see if it slows down.
Yeah. Chat's wanting to know, Holly, if you might have a flashlight to turn on so they can see a little better.
And you see a little better with this one? It's not a very bright one.
Yeah, it is a little better. Yes. Yep. Yeah, everybody else heard sacrifice too.
Yeah, it was the ovulus.
Okay, so that is debunked, guys. Nobody whispering in at us.
Yeah, so the ovulus slowed down after I stepped out of that room. So
That's interesting.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, you got one.
Yeah, this one's not very bright.
Here's this one.
It's not, okay.
And Penny Van, yes, you're actually right. It's still it's not fully dark here yet.
Let me see which one's brighter. Here.
And the one thing about this museum is it doesn't matter if it's day or night. I mean, if they're gonna let you know of their presence, they're gonna let you know. It doesn't matter. Nighttime, daytime, doesn't matter. If you guys want, in each room, there is light switches. You guys can turn them on if you want. So
Okay.
people might get a little feel, be able to see a little better. There you go.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah, you're in the post office.
Yeah, I'm in the post office now.
Yeah. Yep. Can you walk down to like maybe the Civil War room or the gorilla room? If you walk out of there, I'll guide you to it where it is. So walk back down that hallway.
Back towards the parlor or the opposite way?
Back towards the steps. The main steps.
Entry steps.
Entry steps. And then past them. And if you go like you're going to that other hallway, it's the first room on the right.
First room on the right.
Yeah. Paranormal Pixie says, I get the impression of heart failure. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of, there's at least 200 documented deaths here, Paranormal Pixie. So absolutely. So this room is kind of cool. This is, Holly's kind of showing you around some of the pictures. You see Bloody Bill Anderson standing there. And there's a lot of history there. The Quantrell Raiders and all that good stuff. They're all listed there. There's pictures of them. Jesse James is there. It looks like she's showing some of Jesse James. So it's an interesting room. Thank you, Maggie. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
I used my batteries. I didn't know where your floor side put mine.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Thank you very much, Maggie. Definitely appreciate you. Freaky Geek says, is this a place where something was moved from the bottom to the top of the steps? This is where last night I was sitting here doing the live show and I was by myself, and it's in another stairwell that was outside of the room that I was in last night. And I was here all by myself, and there were footsteps in the hallway, as well as it sounded like someone was walking up the steps.
Earlier in the basement, Brandy and I thought we heard somebody walking up behind us in the basement.
Yeah. They definitely make their presence known, you know. Thank you, Maggie. We love doing them for sure. And tomorrow night, you guys tune in. We might do a live impromptu. I can't even give you a time, but we all will be at Malvern Manor. So we might do a little live too. It might just be through our Facebook, but we'll definitely do something from Malvern Manor tomorrow evening as well. And little Patty says, a little bit of history here. Did you know that Jesse James robbed one of the banks in Lexington? I did hear something about that. Yes.
And little Patty, I don't know if it's true or not, but I have heard that he also had a hideout there in some of the caves around the bluffs on the Missouri.
Wow. And Freaky Geek says, darn, I missed last night. I should have said Tex was there at the time. Go back and watch it, Freaky Geek. It was a good show. So, yeah. Holly, if you want to take a break, I'll go to Terry and
Okay.
let her come up and you can charge your phone or whatever you guys want to do.
Okay. All right.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So I'm going to bring Terry up. I've got two of them sitting here. I don't know where she is. Terry, are you there?
I am here.
Okay, so it says you're on both. Okay, but we cannot see anything. Okay, let's try this one. All right, are you there, Terry?
Well, I was.
Okay, yeah, we can't see anything. Brandy would probably be able to help you with that to get it where we could.
Okay, let me find
Yeah.
it.
Okay, I'm gonna remove you a minute.
She was just outside genealogy a minute ago.
Yeah. So Paranormal Pixie asks, do you introduce yourself to the spirits when you arrive or start your investigating? Yes. A lot of times when we do unfamiliar locations, we do let them know. And we let them know our intentions are not ill will or, anything like that. However, everybody that's here tonight, the spirits pretty much know us all. I mean, Aaron that's sitting here next to me and myself, I can't even tell you how many times I've been here and not only investigated,
hundreds.
But yeah. So it's they know us, and Holly and Brandy and Terry have all been here enough that I believe they know them as well. So I think they'll be pretty active tonight because they seem, when they know you, they're definitely a little more active. So anyway, and little Patty has another cool history tad bit. It says, after the bank closed down, it was sold. The owner was telling me about Jesse James. Yep. And I know, little Patty, last night you said you're in Higginsville. Come up here to the museum sometime and see Kathy. She's here from Wednesdays through Saturdays, 12 to 4. And not only for the ghost thing, but I mean, this place is just packed full of history, and she'll be happy to give you a tour. And tell her you're from the Blondes and Booze show. And I see Terry, so I'm going to bring Terry up.
Me too.
All right, Terry.
All right, can you see me now?
I can see you now.
Okay, I am outside the Black History Room. When I was walking down this hallway, I'm on the main floor.
Gotcha.
As I walked by, something just told me to stop. So,
did you hear it with your ears?
Nope, just kind of like in your head kind of thing. When I was doing my walkthrough and got like that little calling upstairs a while ago, so I was just coming down the hallway, and this is where it told me to stop. So,
awesome. All right.
All kinds of Black history stuff in here.
Yep. That's a cool room. If you really look in some of the cases, there's some cool stuff and things on the walls. Honestly, anybody's ever in the Kansas City area, come over here and see Kathy because she should be happy to give you guys a tour. This place, you can spend hours, if not days, here. So let's look here. I'm trying to. Vixen Doe, we appreciate you. Thank you very much.
This was another room. I was sitting in here a little bit. I just got my little lantern sitting over here to see if I got any flicker off of it. Had me a chair sitting in the doorway.
Gotcha.
This is a World War I room.
Yep.
Full of all kinds of uniforms and military gear.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in there.
Yeah. Bunch of old uniforms.
Yeah.
I walked you back to when Crystal was doing the show last night. She was sitting in this room straight ahead that has a light on it. And is this the stairway that you heard the footsteps on? I'm on
Yes,
the back stairs.
that's the back stairs that I heard the footstep. That is it. So Paranormal Pixie says, if I go to Oddfellows next spring and I will check it out, holler at us, Paranormal Pixie, because honestly, we come here a lot. So holler at us. We'll meet you over here.
Just a back hallway here that goes down to the basement there to the right.
Yep. Will you go ahead and walk down that hall right there?
Sure.
And on that shelf is a haunted puzzle. Do you see that right there? It is. Yep. That puzzle cannot be put together. And there is what is it? An elderly lady that is attached to that puzzle. So that's a little bit of odd trivia. And then right next to that puzzle is the picture of Goldie that we were telling you about earlier.
Oh yeah.
That is Goldie as a child. And that's probably right after her mother and siblings were savagely murdered.
Some outdoor pictures of Ray County.
Yep, that's outside of the building. Yep.
I'll turn around and go back down the rest of the hallway toward you guys.
Okay.
It's starting to get dark. So I have a flashlight here.
Go to the World War II room.
Okay.
So in there, if you look to the right, there is a case and there's a purple heart in there. And we were told that there is an attachment to that purple heart. There it is, right there.
It's pretty cool. All kinds of uniforms in here too.
Yep. And then the fellow that hangs out in there, that's a pretty active room. And the guy that hangs, he don't really just hang out in there. Kathy believes that he helps to protect this place. And I honestly, I agree with her. He's a good soul.
Oh, here's another purple heart.
Yep.
Tons of cool stuff.
Yeah.
So now I'm kind of just out here in the main hallway.
Yep, which you're right outside where we're at right now. So if you walk past the genealogy room, there's the grandma's kitchen. Do you remember where that is?
Yeah. You want me to take you back there?
Yeah. So a little story about that room. We may try to use war criminal as bait tonight. He's looking at me like I'm kidding. But the lady that's in that room, she doesn't like men in there. That is actually the women's side. And she's not fond of men being in the room. She doesn't hurt anything or nothing like that. She's not negative, but you just tell, like it'll go quiet if a man goes in there or, things like that. So
that's a cool cook stove.
Yes.
It's really cool.
So Penny, I'm not sure which room you were talking about. Can you tell me? And then I have Kathy sitting here. I can ask her about which room.
This hallway's kind of got a vibe to it right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Didn't have it when I was out here earlier.
Yeah. I think I'm right in that room. So they're curious about what's going on here, For sure. So Penny Van, Kathy, while you're here, asks, Krista, is there a very elderly man connected to that room with a name beginning of NC? Charles, he's around 80 plus years old. Do you know of anything? She's the one that I think Terry was in. Terry, what room were you in? World War One and Two rooms?
Yes.
Oh, with the artifacts. Are you talking about the Indian artifacts, Penny? Hey, Wendy.
World War One or World War II room?
Yeah. Oh, BMR's here in chat. Mr. BMR, you're more than welcome to hop on. Let's see.
This one's all full of old quilts. Got to be some grandma attachments in here.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Little Patty says, I just found out from my daughter that the house we lived in Lexington was part of the Underground Railroad. That's interesting. Yeah. Very cool. So yeah. Look here real quick. Guys, we've got about a minute, and then we're going to have to take the 5-minute break. So if you guys stay tuned, we do have a surprise for you. When we come back, I'm going to let everybody know, Terry brought what's called, some people call it the God's helmet. And there's an area upstairs that she's going to use it in. So I just want to let everybody know, if you're epileptic, or prone to seizures, you won't want to watch this because it does have a strobe light. And she's going to go up there and do the helmet session. So when we come back from break, you guys give us 5 minutes, and we'll be back. And then we will be doing the 5-minute break. So give us 5 minutes, guys. We'll be right back.
Four minutes to go, folks. 4 minutes. Three minutes. We're almost there. 2-minute warning, guys. 2-minute warning. One minute. 1 minute.
What's time? So I took my phone. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. And I want to give a special shout out to Maggie and Vixen Doe for the super chats. Thank you very much. And,
Thank you, ladies.
And looks like Terry is ready to do the helmet. Terry, do you want to explain to them what the helmet is?
Yes, it's actually this helmet here. Everybody calls it the God's helmet. It was built by K.D. Stafford. He's been on several paranormal shows on TV. I think I have like the number 3 helmet that he made. What it's doing, if you see the light sensors on the front, this is built with EMF. It shoots on certain parts of your head on both sides. And then the lights blinking on the front helps you get to a meditative state like the Tibetan monks used to practice back in the day, which I meditate. But this thing, when you put it on, it kind of like puts you in a trance or in a zone. The whole theory of it is sit in a room by yourself and just see what comes to you. Like you fall into that trance, and then I've seen some crazy stuff like in my mind and with my own eyes. So it kind of just like takes you to a different, like in maybe a different dimension or a different plane.
And what she's going to do, if she's just going to verbally tell you exactly what she's feeling, what she's seeing, what she's hearing. And when she gets that on, I'm going to turn the light off so you can actually see what it looks like in the dark. And then I'm going to turn it back on for her so she'll have just a wee bit of light.
However, just keep in mind, everybody, if you are prone to seizures, do not watch this session. So just a warning for everybody, because it does strobe.
Okay, are you on?
I'm good.
Okay, now I'm going to shut this off so you can see.
And I'm going to take myself out, so I'll be quiet here. I'm going to put
That's
Terry
what she's seeing.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to leave this on for her, and so we can see her. And like I said, she's just going to blurt out and stuff what she's seeing. She's going to go into her meditation state, and I'm going to walk out of here right now.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to get the screen where I can show them. I'm going to have to remove myself from the screen. So
okay. Well, and if you guys want to talk about something, it takes me about 5 minutes to get there.
Okay.
So I'm just going to like sit and meditate for about 5 minutes.
She's going to block you out.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm coming back downstairs. She's good for about no longer than 15, 20 minutes. That is all. Okay, so that's all we're going to leave her. So
I got the time.
You got the time? All right.
Yep, got the time. So we'll watch her.
Yep.
Time starts now. All right. So anyway, like I said, if anybody's in the area, come on up here to the museum and check this place out. There's 50 rooms, all different themed, and there's just a couple floors that we have showed you. We haven't been to the basement yet. So after Terry's session, we're going to send Brandy to the basement by herself. So she just walked in here, but we're going to send Brandy to the basement by herself. There she is. Peace. So anyway, this God's helmet, I have seen it in action several times, and I have heard of people seeing everything from ghosts to shadow figures to aliens even, and it's a true story. So it's a pretty interesting session, and Terry is up there by herself. Everybody that's here in the museum is all in here with me, and she's brave. But she's been doing this a long time. Terry's been in the paranormal field for 25 years. So, and she's also our person that we go to for UFO, alien, all that kind of information. She's our go-to for that. So anyway, Terry, I don't know when she's ready.
You just give her about another minute or so.
Okay, we're going to give her another minute or so.
She was just fidgeting with her helmet, so it probably wasn't fitting right.
Okay. So if you guys can see, you see the lights kind of flashing, and it's doing its thing.
Yeah, she's really seasoned. She doesn't care that the other light's on her, and actually that will just ease her mind a little bit because it is dark upstairs, very, very dark. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, and she's sitting on the third floor where the creepy stuff has happened. And actually the room, if you're watching the show, the room to the left of her is a room that there's a desk or a table type thing in there. And it's been known, we have this on video, other researchers have gotten the doors to open. So that's an active room. She's right there by. So.
Well, okay, she might be ready now. Let's just sit back and listen to her.
Okay, so I'm gonna get myself out of here, Terry. I know you can hear me. If you need us, just holler. But I'm gonna go where nobody can hear me and see me, where they're concentrating on you. So if you need something, holler.
Okay.
All right, guys.
It just feels like I'm sitting in an area where there's a door straight behind me and to the right and the left, and it's just like you can almost feel somebody standing in the doorway just watching. They're not mean, they're not out to do nothing, they're just probably wondering what the heck I'm doing sitting up here in the dark with this funny thing on my head. Just let me know if you hear anything, because I'm hearing stuff in that hallway that's in front of me. And the weird thing about the helmet that I can't explain, once you have it on about 10 minutes, you can be sitting in a pure dark room where you can't see your hand in front of your face. And when I open up my eyes, I can see like I have like super vision or something. Like, I don't know how dark that room is in front of me, but I can see the furniture in that room that's straight ahead of me. Is anyone walking down there? Because I can hear footsteps.
She can't hear us.
You are on there. You're up there by yourself. Everybody is down here in the genealogy room.
Okay, I'm getting like footsteps and movement to the right of me on that hallway that's down there.
That does not surprise me. And we are all together here. Like I said, if you need any of us, just holler. So, Terry, Lil Patty says she just saw something behind you.
Okay.
And then Penny Van said, I heard loud footsteps.
Yeah. That seems to be in front of me and down to the right.
Okay. Foxtail made the comment, wow, scary. I'd be too scared to do this. You know what? Terry's a brave woman.
The way to describe the helmet too, when you're wearing it, like it's to the point now where I can really feel it. It heightens your awareness, like I was telling you the sight, but it also, like, my hearing tunes in better than normal. And you think with this plastic thing on your head, it would block your hearing and your vision, but I can see better and hear better once you like go into the trance part.
Right.
And
you
like when those lights blink right there, I mean,
yeah,
you can feel that like in your head.
So Lil Patty says it's standing in the doorway right behind you.
Well, come on out and sit with us.
Penny Van says, what is the bright light flashing in the glass windows behind? Bright light behind. It could be from the street. However, we're up ourselves. There shouldn't be anything going off.
See it on there?
Or it could be the reflection from the helmet.
I'll go look outside right now.
Brandy's
I
gonna
bet
go
it is, because I'm in the red. If it's red blinking, I'm right here by those glass cabinets.
We do
Gotcha.
have some storms coming this way.
Yeah, and
so
there
it
are
could be
storms
lightning.
coming, like Aaron just said. It could be lightning. Vixen Doe says it's blocking the window panel to your left. And Penny Van says, too much going on there. My eyes are freaking out, rolling on the floor. Yeah, Maggie says, is it cars or lightning or something? It's kind of what it looks like to her. And Brandy just came in. She said there's nobody out there. And this building is way off the road. So when cars pass, it's lights don't reflect up here unless they're directly coming to the museum.
I just feel like I'm being watched sitting like by every doorway up here.
Right.
Just tell her if she needs somebody, just yell. I'll be right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm good. Nothing threatening. It's just like they're curious, maybe.
Sure. And you're sitting between two very active rooms. Now the one room behind you, really haven't had much activity in that room, but the ones on the left and the right to you, definitely it's been some crazy happenings in those rooms.
Well, I walked the building when we got back from supper, and it's just like as soon as I cut that corner up there at the end, it was just like, oh, there's my spot.
I think I see what light you're talking about, guys, on there. There is a street light out front, and I think that's what you all are seeing. There is like a light out in front of the building.
Well, yeah, there's that. But
So I do think that's what that is. I'm going to add someone else, a surprise to the
With the
stream
trees,
here.
If the breeze is picking
Yeah.
up, the wind is
Hey
coming.
there, sir.
Well, hello. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
So fill you in, Rob. Terry's wearing the God's helmet.
Oh
And
my
she's
lord.
telling us what she's seeing and all that good stuff. So
Well, I joined at the right time, I guess.
you absolutely did. Absolutely did. So Terry, are you seeing anything?
Well, I was going to ask you, like right here, it looked like somebody like stuck their hand out like this. Like there's something right here, like
Okay.
in my face,
There was
right on the
lightning.
side of my head. But I
Yes.
can only see it like through this part of the helmet. It's not like in my vision. Whatever it is,
Right.
it's standing like right here to the side, to my left.
Okay. Yeah, I do believe that was lightning because we do have a storm rolling in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it should get super active here as
Yeah.
that rolls in.
And Lil Patty chat says you are being watched. Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
And somebody, I don't know what the room is at the other end of the hallway, but something's moving in that room that's straight in front of me.
Okay, that's just an open room. That's to the steps. That's the landing from when you walk up the steps.
Yeah, tell her that's where the dollhouse is.
That's where the dollhouse is.
Okay.
So you have movement going on up there?
There's footsteps, and I can see something that walks in front of that window because it's still kind of grayish out there.
So, however, when we got back here earlier this evening, Holly was standing at the bottom of the steps and she saw a shadow move across up there.
Right at that window.
Yep. Yeah. How are you, BMR?
Oh, I just rolled home a little bit ago.
Yeah, well, I'm glad
I told
you
you I
make it.
tried. Yeah, I told you I try to drop on. Like these live investigations.
Oh yeah, they're the fun ones.
It was a girl with the long hair back here.
I wonder who that is.
Hi, Randa.
Hello. I'm actually just sitting back and watching most of this one, which is kind of cool.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do with these live investigations with that.
Terry, you have 2 minutes left.
Okay.
She got about 2 minutes. 14 would be the.
Okay. Tell her how many minutes she has left.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the lights, there's people in chat are commenting on like there's a bright red light. And I'm
That's probably blowing off of the glass from my helmet.
Okay.
Because I can see it like right there.
Yeah.
But I'm still getting the footsteps and like clothes rustling sound up in that hallway that's in front of me.
Right.
Now
Okay.
Ask her if she wants to come out.
Are you ready to come out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm coming.
Brandy's on her way up to get you.
Okay.
And then, guys, we'll give them a few minutes to get out of that. And then we're going to send Brandy to the basement by herself.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, yeah, that'd be cool. So what have you been up to, BMR?
Oh, nothing. I was just at my brother's for his birthday.
Oh, how was the party?
Oh, it was pretty good. Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
He had a good old time.
Good deal.
Nothing big. Grilled
Yeah.
a couple burgers.
Nothing better than that, right?
A couple adult beverages.
Yep. Yep. We are sober here tonight.
Well,
We don't. We do not ghost hunt and consume alcoholic beverages.
Well, yeah, like we always talk about that, right?
Yep.
You don't
Yep.
be you can easily be taken over
Yes.
when your mind isn't where it's supposed to be.
That's right. Yep. And honestly, that's with anything. I don't care if you're out looking for UFOs or cryptids.
Oh yeah, anything with the paranormal, any phenomenon.
Yeah, you want to be in your right mind. Absolutely. For sure. For sure. So anyway, Val says nothing better than a good burger. Did you cook them?
No, my brother cooked them. Yeah, I didn't do much today.
You made him cook on his own birthday?
Well, yeah, he wanted to. Well, he
What kind
just
of bro
cooked.
are you, man?
Well, he just wanted to get it done.
Gotcha.
And of course we didn't eat nothing until way later because you know how that goes.
I do. I totally understand. Totally understand. Well, we've been kind of goofing around here at the museum all day. We've had a little bit of activity, and we all left and went to dinner tonight, and place was locked up, shut down, and Kathy always leaves the hall lights on, and all the lights are off when we come back. So
where'd you go to dinner at?
we went to dinner at a place called Hometown Pizza, and some of the best pizza around. You know how them small town places
They're the
are?
best.
You know?
Yes, they are the best.
Yep, and this is one of the best. So Brandy's regrouping, and then she's gonna work her way downstairs. So
yep. I find that most of those, what do you call them? I call them slop and dines. They're like, I'm not saying that's what that was, but you have the best food there.
Yep.
You know, greasy. I guess a greasy spoon they call it.
Yep.
And everything's on the menu.
Yeah, they have like these different breads and stuff there. Like, I don't know. They call the one bread I like is called cheese sticks, but it's not cheese sticks like your normal, fried mozzarella. Right. That's not it. So anyway, it's a good place to eat. So anyway, that was the helmet, guys. We have talked about this on the show. We've talked about it on your show even, BMR.
Yeah, we did.
About the helmet. So that way you guys got kind of a better idea of what the helmet is about and, all that good stuff. And it looks like Brandy is on. Nope, she just went dark again. So I'm going to add her on here. And she'll come on as soon as she's ready. That way we'll know. We'll know she's ready. So I'm not sure exactly which room that she's going to go into. She is in the back hallway, walking her way down to the steps.
Downstairs.
Yep. That's the back door.
Back up just a little here for me.
Brandy, real quick, can you give them just a quick walkthrough of the whole basement? You don't have to go into every room and be specific, but just kind of get an idea so they see that all the different rooms down there real quick too.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Now I do have a cameraman with me, so he will have the camera on, but I'm going to work it for right now.
Cool.
We're going to shut those lights off. Can you hit that light up there? Do you have a flashlight?
I'm good.
So,
all right.
Crystal, I will ask her right now. She's sitting right here by me. Crystal McGee asked if you are going to be using the helmet tomorrow at Malvern.
Sure, why not? We got it. Might as well use it.
She said, sure, why not? Got it. Might as well use it. So you'll get to see it in action tomorrow night, Crystal. She is coming to our events.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So Brandy is in the basement.
Yeah, my cameraman didn't have a flashlight, so I had to send them to go get one.
Fire the cameraman.
I know, no doubt.
So what state is this again?
We are in Richmond, Missouri.
Richmond, okay.
Yep. That is the coal.
Woo, hello. Hello.
Take it right there.
Hold on. No, wait. Hello? Oh, God. Okay. I got breathing and footsteps.
Cool.
Whew. Hello. Hi.
Oh, they answered back.
Do you want one of us to come down? Are you okay down there by yourself?
Well, I'm waiting on my cameraman wherever he went.
Well, if you're uncomfortable, just tell her. Somebody will come down.
Yeah, because this...
I think Holly is coming down your way.
Holly, is she bringing the face spritz?
I don't know what she's bringing, but she just walked out of here to go down there.
Okay. I was like, is she bringing the face spritz? Because I'm warm. It's hot. I'm sweating. Okay, I can hear her coming, I think. I can hear somebody coming.
A little bigger. Yeah, she should be coming down.
Ooh, let me tell you.
And your cameraman's headed back that way too.
Yep.
I'm right here. I just heard footsteps and breathing. That was, I went back into this room back here.
That's the coal room.
Oh, yeah, this one here.
The coal room.
Yep. And then I heard footsteps when I was in here. I heard him out here. And then as I started walking this way, and I was like, woo, I heard that. And I said hello a couple times. And then I heard a breath, like like, excuse me, don't you know I'm here? Okay.
Walk in the room there to the right.
This would be more comfortable hanging onto it right there. Right here. All right, yeah.
So this
Okay,
is what I missed earlier. Is this like a house or like a hotel or something?
This is the Ray County Museum. There's 50
the museum.
Here.
Okay.
Yep, and they're all differently themed.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So on to the left there is jail cells, and they weren't actually used for like. Kathy, you want to explain real quick what the jail cells were used for? It was a temporary hold, correct?
No.
No.
It was. They had.
If you want to, you can.
Yeah. Okay.
But it was also served as.
All right. So I got the mega light now.
Juveniles and women, but they also just house people there
Okay.
for a long time. Yeah. There's a good picture.
I'm trying to see which room you're in.
She's still.
All right. Ready now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So this room, walk in there to the corn husk. It's right there to your left, the big wheel. See the big wheel to your left? You just walk right there. So there is actually an attachment to that item. 2 attachments. There is a man, and believe it or not, a cat that is attached to that.
Yeah, you know what? I had an experience in here before where I could feel like cat hair or something, and then I started sneezing. Because when a cat has excessive dander, I start sneezing.
Yep, it's a farmer and his cat.
Yeah, I believe it's a cat. Yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do real quick is I'm gonna shut this door.
So Brandy Brandy gets creeped out in that room, and so she's kind of, I guess you could say, facing her fears down there.
Oh my God, yes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna point the camera this way, and I'm going to shut off the lights so you can see exactly what we see. Ready?
We see absolutely nothing. It's pitch black.
Yeah, darkness.
Okay, so that's the way we're gonna leave it for a moment. Hello? Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
That was just funny, Brandy. Just saying.
Yeah.
It's no worse than me going here, squatchy, squatchy, squatchy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn on the light. Now I turned around.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. And turn this way for just a second and watch that.
Penny Van says, OMG, Brandy, you sounded like a pervy cat lover. Ha ha ha.
I may or may not have a cat. I'm just saying. Okay, so we started hearing something. I'm gonna turn these lights back off.
Look at all those weapons in the background. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah, that room will hurt you.
Rob, thanks.
You're welcome.
Hello, hello. It's getting hard to breathe.
It is.
It is. It's getting really hard to breathe right now.
You guys have a REM pod or something? Because they're pretty active in that room. They will interact with the REM pod in there.
I don't have a REM pod. I got me, myself, and my senses.
Okay.
We'll try that again because I'm going to have to charge here in a little bit again. Because this, I don't know why it keeps eating my battery just down to nothing.
Well, before you leave the basement and your battery gets too far down, I would like you to take them to the jukebox room.
This is like a beacon. It's like, what do you need to see that's this bright? This is super bright light.
So Penny Van says, since you have males with you, it might be effective to have War Criminal try a hello. Not all spirits like one sex or another. Penny Van, War Criminal, is the only male here in the building with us. Poor guy. So the room that Brandy is in now, that is, I don't know, I call it the jukebox room. But if you turn around and show them all the chairs on the other side, yep, keep flipping. So over there in the middle of that floor, towards the end back there where they're showing now, there used to be, when this was an up and running building, there used to be a man that was chained down there in that room, and he's pretty active. So people,
yeah, I don't know if you can see it here on the floor, but this is where the cell used to be. See it there?
I don't know if I can see it.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, you can see where you can kind of
Right.
see where the cell used to be. Yeah.
So, but he was chained, and they say that wasn't he the one that had like some psychological issues? That's the room they're in. They're in the jukebox room. Kathy's like, not in that room. She's funny.
You're behind. You're not live.
You're lagging.
No, I can hear Krista through the floor.
Yeah, we can hear you guys through the floor down here.
So you guys are directly underneath us?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So the man that is known to be in there, he was a man who had a lot of psychological issues, and the people get touched in there. I mean, he gets in your personal space in that room.
Well, that's enough to scare you.
And he's very active in that room.
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of naked people in that room.
It's a good thing we're not for kids.
Well, speaking of kids, those chairs remind me of those colored plastic chairs. Remind me of the kids
right?
we used to have like in kindergarten stuff in grade school. They're colored.
Yep. That's them right there. They are school chairs.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Look at this poor little baby.
Yeah, Rob, you just love dolls. I know this.
Oh, gosh,
this conversation.
That one's missing a hip and a leg.
Yep.
And both arms.
Yeah, of course.
That one's a little gimped up.
Yeah, do you need a hand?
It's the eyes that get me. Those lifeless doll's eyes.
So the jukebox there, we personally have never heard it, but a past curator has said that has came on by itself.
And it looks like it's unplugged. You can see the plug right there.
It is unplugged, yeah. But none of us have ever heard it.
I have heard it played.
We've heard it played, but intentionally. But apparently it has came on when nobody was
here.
Now, of course, with the light, it looks like it's on because you see how it's all, fluorescent where the tunes are. Yeah, but it's off. I can tell.
So, Brandy, Penny Van says that one-legged doll is named Eileen.
Good night, Eileen.
You know where I mean.
Yeah, thanks. I got that song in my head. You know what song I'm talking about? There you go. That one, Brandy.
Yeah. The names, I got names of who those people are.
Yeah, Penny Van says, get it? Eileen, no, the one-legged.
I got it.
Little Patty asked, maybe Kathy, you can answer this. Where did the jukebox come from?
That would be a Kathy question.
She's from Lexington.
She's asking.
Little Patty, if you lived in Lexington, you know you've heard of this place. Peckerwood Club.
Okay, so it's called the Peckerwood Club. And that's a true story. That's where the jukebox came from.
Kind of a creepy picture.
That's a hella creepy.
So JD Smooth, I'm going to address this comment that he says, use a flashlight, ask questions, and have them turn it off for yes and leave it on for no. Let me tell you my perspective on that. It's too easy to get a false positive when you screw the end of your flashlight off, and then you know, anything can easily move it. So it's easy to get false positives. However, Erin, that is sitting next to me, she has a touch flashlight. That is more legit. When you put a touch flashlight out, something has to physically touch it to get it to light up. So, yeah, why not? If you want to, yeah, that'd be great. So Erin is going to go ahead and go get a flashlight, her touch flashlight, and do it that way.
Yeah, I think it's almost time to do a spirit box session.
That would be cool.
Since mine was going on in the bag as soon as I walked in the door, and
yeah.
Find lights, but that's not it. The wrong light. Wrong light.
Okay. So, Brandy War is going to get your spirit box.
Okay. We're coming through to the jail cells.
Jail cells.
Yep.
Yeah. For real. Hang on. Let me get through here and I'll show you.
Little Patty said to tell you, Kathy, that she lived in Lexington for 11 years. She's in Higginsville now.
All right. She knows Peckerwood Club.
Yep. Little Patty, Kathy says you know that club.
It's legendary.
Yeah. So BMR, when you come and ghosting with us?
Well, I like to come anytime.
That'll work. You name it. You name when, and
yeah, I know. Well, yeah, I just looked down your calendar. You got like 19 of them lined up over the next several months.
Right?
It's like pick your poison.
Yeah, pick your poison.
Pick your state.
Yep. Pick how far you want to travel.
Yes.
How far are you from Rockford? Because we are doing an event.
Yeah, I was in Rockford for about 120 days.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's for me though. It's probably 5 hours though.
Yeah. Okay.
It takes maybe 4 hours to get to Chicago.
That's what it said. Hey,
so that room that they're showing there, that is a mannequin in that bed. Just to let everybody know that.
Yeah, and let me tell you, the spirit box just said costume.
Cool. So they're running the spirit box down there.
What's that red thing? Spirit box?
It is a spirit box, yes. So it should talk.
Please.
It's actually a nanocam is what it is. And that too is also made by Katie Stafford, along with the helmet that Terry was wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody down here? One. Said one. Male or female? I don't know what that says.
Neither.
Can you tell me male or female?
Say boy or girl.
Are you a boy or a girl?
I couldn't tell.
All it's giving me is female voices, so that may be it.
So I don't know if you all can see the camera here, but that really is a horse's ass sticking out right there. That is a true story. Oh, she's gonna walk down to it.
What did it say?
I don't know. What'd that say?
That right there. There you go.
Do you see the horse's butt? Is it nope?
Oh, the tail's
There's
wagging.
another no. I got two no's.
Here's some more animals.
Yep, that's a taxidermy room.
Ooh, now that'd be interesting.
There's a bear in there, right there by the door.
Couple chickens.
Yep, it's a baby bear, actually. It's not even a full bear size bear. All of these items in this whole building have been donated, mainly by local residents, just to preserve the history of Ray County.
Mm.
Yeah.
Did you hunt any of these animals?
I think they're all cool looking myself. I like the birds. And
Yeah. There's a fish and all kinds of stuff in there.
Can you see anything in here?
I saw a nice navy jacket that caught my eye.
I think that's on the outside of that room.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I'm trying to look at it. It says something 50 years. It's got the American Eagle on it. It says 50th anniversary 1919 to 1969. American.
It did.
It said American.
Yeah, I heard it say something.
Yeah, it said American.
What's that blue bottle?
That's what we were just talking about.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't know
sorry.
what it is exactly.
I'm sorry, it went over my head.
Could be. That's what the spirit box says. Could be.
Did the spirit box really say that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh.
Be calm. What is it?
I didn't get that. Say it again so I can understand it.
Rob, here's a question for you. You're cracking me up. Penny Van says, Rob, just how many adult beverages did you have again? LOL. He's
Oh,
been at
boy.
his brother's party.
Well, you know, professionals don't keep track.
There you go.
Okay. You need to tell me left or right. Left or right.
Go back to
Do I go in the jail cell or do I go in the hallway? Left or right? Okay, I'm gonna go right.
It says, I feel sick to my stomach. And
What was that?
No.
Did you hear a whistle?
Yeah.
It sounded right honest, didn't
Yeah,
it?
it did.
a whistle. Did you hear it with your
Did you
ears?
hear it again?
Yeah.
I just heard it again out there.
Whistle. Yeah, that's what war criminal.
No,
heard.
we had the whistle right on us. I mean, it was like right on us.
And I heard
That's
it
what
again
happened
out
to
there.
him. That's what happened to him.
I mean, it was like right in our ears.
Brandy, Erin is here, and she asked if you wanted her to bring the touch light down. Somebody had asked for the flashlight to do a flashlight session, and she's got a touch light. Do you want her to bring it
Yeah,
down?
have her come down. She can help us do it.
Yep. She's on her way.
Erin's coming down. Are you excited?
I ain't down there by myself, so I'll be all right.
She said she's not down there by herself. She'll be all right.
Can you whistle louder where you were?
Paranormal Pixie says she also heard it.
Do you hear the whistle? I mean, because it sounded like it was right in our ear.
I did
And then
not.
I heard
War
Because
criminal.
I turned around and looked at her.
We heard it again I heard it again out here in the hallway.
Wow.
That's okay.
Beep.
Beep. That was a bleeper if you heard it. Lewis?
Is that the name you got?
Yeah. Trenton? Trenton is another one.
I'm not recognizing the names. Neither is Kathy.
Okay.
She shook her head no.
Where do you want to put that?
Here, let's do it here. This is where we got that big old gigantic whistle.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got. Let me just turn this off for a second. I'm turning this off. I'm saying goodbye for now. Okay, so it just has to be touched. It just has to be touched.
Yeah, that flashlight has to be touched. There is no twisting off the end to get false positives. Literally has to be touched. So if you guys want to conduct a session down there, go for it.
Okay, I'm going to turn this box on to see if we can actually get some verbal acknowledgement too.
Yep, put that by it. Let me answer a question real quick, Brandy. Wendy says, I guess I didn't realize I was feeling like this because of this show. Is that possible? Absolutely it is. I mean, you guys are seeing everything that we are. Yes, absolutely. We actually talked about this on Rob's show the other day, Rob.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I was like, I don't give a damn.
Is that what it said?
Yeah, that's exactly what it said when you read that out loud.
Oh wow, how rude.
Wendy, they don't care about Wendy's queasy feeling.
Yeah.
Well, you get that sometimes. Actually, you get it quite a bit. Because, we talk on the show all the time about having nasties. Now, there may be one or two running around. They just grumpy. They're grumpy. That's okay.
JD says he heard it.
Okay. Now we're down here, and Aaron showed you how to turn on the light. All you have to do is touch it on the side over here where this black part is. Just touch it right there. That's all you have to do. Can you do that?
Little Patty says that she's getting a headache watching.
Well, it's nothing bad. It's just somebody who's grumpy. Like the proverbial grumpy old man. That's all that is. It's nothing.
Grumpy in life, grumpy in death.
Yeah, they're just grumpy.
That's right.
Nothing bad. I'm not getting headaches or anything. I may be sweating a little bit, but it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
But I've not gotten any bad feelings or anything that would indicate anything wrong. I mean, pretty much it's been kind of fun. I heard whistles and breathing, and now we got, the what did we say? Walking, the breathing and whistles. Now whistles was the next one.
Gotcha.
And it was right, because I flipped around, looked at her, and I said, what was that? She goes, I don't know. It sounded like a whistle. And then it whistled out there too. Was that you whistling?
Can you light up that flashlight if that was you whistling?
All you have to do is touch it.
It don't take much energy. All you got to do is touch it.
Or do you know who whistled? Did Trenton whistle?
Sound like a laugh kind of. What about Lewis? Was it Lewis? That was a weird. He was under it. It was like. Say it
I
again,
thought I heard something. What was that?
I don't know. We couldn't pick it up.
Okay.
Do you like chicken? Mashed potatoes? Corn? How about some pumpkin pie?
Is this Thanksgiving?
I know.
Me, don't you? I said chicken. I said chicken.
That's like turkey.
Yeah, it's close enough, right? Maybe I'm just wishing it was fall. I don't know.
It was the pumpkin pie.
Right? Do you like chicken noodle stew?
Is anybody walking upstairs?
No, we're all sitting down in here.
I just heard something behind me.
It's me. You hear it?
Yeah.
It said it's me.
What is your name?
I'm wondering if I'm looking at those bottles in that Coke case, if those are old Coke bottles or something else.
Are they old Coke bottles down there, Kathy?
Yeah, right here. What is that? Is it
Yeah, there's
all
RC.
Coke?
There's
RC.
even Royal Crown. Fanta.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Some old stuff down there.
Kickapoo joy juice. Kickapoo joy juice.
Joy juice.
We got 7-Up. We got 7-Up.
Oh, that's an old one.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
Sprite.
Yeah.
I
What's
have
it
no
just
idea.
say?
Oh, hey, this is Dr. Pepper. This is Dr. Pepper.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that.
Kind of, but yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of
That's
reflection.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, the reflection, I could tell.
What about a Frosty?
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's an oldie.
Yeah, I've never seen that one.
Are you going to talk to me over there? Honestly. I don't know about you, but it's warm now. I think I'm going to go get some ice cream. You want some ice cream?
We do have cheesecake. You can offer them.
Well, we can go buy ice cream the way I'm feeling.
Vanilla.
Do you like chocolate ice cream? Are you just not talking to me now? Have you gone quiet?
Go back to the jukebox room.
Go inside that jail cell.
What's that?
Was that a jail cell at those bars right there, kind of?
Yeah, there's several jail cells down there.
There's somebody.
There's what, 3 of them down there?
Who's me?
Yeah.
Technically 4.
Then will you guys go sit in those chairs over there closer to the middle of the floor?
Uh-huh.
Because he likes to get in your space down there over in that room.
You gonna be talkative now? I'm out there walking by myself, so you're gonna be talkative? That's okay. You feel better if somebody's by themselves? So how do you feel? Do you like it when a lot of people are here? Just you. That didn't sound promising, y'all.
I heard something. I heard just you or something like that.
Exactly. I said, do you like it when a lot of people are here? And then the voice said, just you.
Gotcha.
Okay, the light's over on the table. Can you make it light up for us? All you have to do is touch it.
there.
What'd that say?
I don't know. Come on, all you do is gotta touch a little bit. We just need a little flicker.
Do it.
Do it or something.
Yeah. Do it.
Why don't you do it and show them?
All right. So this is
How
what we're gonna
simple
do.
that is.
We're gonna touch the black part, and there it is. I don't know what that says. Okay, use your words and talk to me. Are you in this room right now?
I'll be right back. I've got to plug my computer in, so I'll be right back, Rob.
Yeah.
I feel like 120 degrees, people.
It's cooler in this room, I think.
What's your favorite candy?
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Did you live here at the museum?
Nah. That's what it sounds like, nah.
Yeah, it sounds like, yeah, I understand, but yeah.
I didn't know if it said nah or yeah. Yep. It was yep. That's the second. Yep.
Are you male or female?
That's a 3.
Is there, how many women are down here right now? 8? 7. It's giving us all kinds of numbers. Are you listening to that? It's like 3 and then 5 and then 7, 8. How many women are down here right now? There it is again. 8.
8?
Yeah, it says 8. Now, is that 8 including the 3 of us sitting right here?
Can you say one of our names?
I heard it say something.
Not coming through very clear, but can you say my name?
Did that say Aaron?
Aaron. Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me. Is your name, Aaron?
We tried.
What did it say?
It sounded like we tried.
Can you say my name one more time? Or just touch the flashlight and light it up. You don't have to keep it on. Just let us know that you're here.
Penny Van, no, that's a different one. That's a different Aaron. That's a friend of ours.
How many men are down here? Sound like that's what it means. Twice.
4?
It should sound like 4.
Did it say 4?
Yeah.
It sounded like 4.
Gotcha.
If anybody else can hear something, we may not hear it, so just let Krista know.
Can you say one of the male names?
Tell me who's
We've got
upstairs.
activity going on right here. We've got footsteps right outside our door here.
Oh, wow.
Who's upstairs? Kathy. It's Kathy's wife.
It said what, Kathy?
Who's up there with Kathy?
It said Kathy twice. Who's up here with Kathy? You're driving Kathy to eat watermelon, literally, Mr. Spirit.
She's a watermelon hog.
Hey, Flat Rock's in chat. Hello, Flat Rock.
Don't touch my head.
Don't touch your head. Let me look.
Whose head got touched?
Holly.
That's common in that room. I'm telling you, that room
All right.
is
No bugs.
top 2 in here in this place.
Well, there, she doesn't have bugs, thank goodness, but
No lice.
yeah, no bugs.
So, hey, ladies, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so Penny Van, there's a lot of people feeling ill in chat. And Penny Van asked, Krista, could you have Brandy and Aaron to ask the spirit there and in the last section to stop causing some of everybody to feel sick and to ask who they are? Could you do that, please?
We have been asking for any names whatsoever. We're not receiving anything.
No, I'm talking about ask them about please stop making people feel sick.
Okay. So whoever is down here, please stop affecting people that are talking to us on our phone. Do not hurt them, annoy them, or make them feel sick in any way. Please stop now. You can talk to me. You can move things for me. But you cannot physically hurt, harm anyone in this place or whoever I'm talking to on the phone.
If you don't want us down here, tell us through that box that we need to go back upstairs.
Okay, so I'm going to turn it back on. And you tell me right now what you want us to do. Do you want us to stay down here or go upstairs? If we stay down here, you have to be nice. Period.
Paranormal Pixie says, oh, he's mad. And then Penny Van says, she says, yes, he is. He's not a bad spirit, just thinks it's fun to mess with people. And you know what? You're absolutely right in that. And for what's in that room.
I believe that. I believe that 100%. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to turn this box on. If you want us to stay downstairs, tell us to stay. But you have to be nice. If you don't want us down here, say go. Okay? Do you want us to stay or do you want us to go? Use your words, please.
I think he might have gone.
I think he might. I just probably kicked him off. Yeah, he's gone. Okay, well, thank you very much. You answered my question. All right, now be nice.
You're at 28%.
Okay.
Yeah, Paranormal
So,
Pixie said he left the room.
yeah, I took them off. That's okay. I didn't mean to take them off. I just wanted to leave everybody alone.
Is people feeling better?
It's kind of, they haven't said it yet. So you guys let me know how you guys are feeling in chat. If you're feeling better or what's going on.
Yeah, because evidently I just, I don't think I made it mad. I think I just made him go away for right now.
I think he got ticked off when Donnie Cho says, I think he needs a Donnie Cho cannon.
All right.
Penny Van says, I still feel really nauseous. Paranormal Pixie says she feels better. Lil Patty says yes.
Okay, what I'm going to do is let me see. Ooh, is Terry ready?
Terry, are you ready? What would you like her to do?
Okay, just to walk around, go upstairs, do anything. I've got to plug my phone in. I'm almost dead again.
Okay, how about this? We've went over an hour. Let's take another break, and then when we come back, we can go do that.
No problem.
All right, guys.
All
right. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Let me find the break.
5 minutes.
And we'll see you guys in 5.
Four minutes to go, folks. 4 minutes. Three minutes. We're almost there. Two-minute warning, guys. 2-minute warning. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Hello. Welcome back, everybody. Appreciate everybody coming back. Got Brandy here.
I'm back. My phone's dead again.
Yeah, her phone died.
Again.
Well, it sucks. It sucks that the battery right out then, hey, when you guys are down doing that. Your phone was
sucks.
charged it like half hour ago, didn't you?
Yeah, it's like burning hot. And I don't know why it's doing that, but it's burning hot and the battery's just being sucked right out of it. I mean, it is hot in here, but it is not that hot. It shouldn't be affecting the battery whatsoever. So
right.
I think something is using it for energy, which is okay.
And that's common here. Honestly, it's common.
It's okay. Yeah, I've already had to change batteries and 2 flashlights. Now I'm going to go on to my 3rd.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. So anyway, do you want to see if one of them want to?
They should be ready now.
Yep. So as soon as one of them log in again,
I'll go holler at them and tell them to log it on.
Yes. And then we'll get them guys going. We'll figure out what floor they're on. Brandy said, "Hey ladies, can you get on?" So, here's Terry. All right, Terry, we got you.
All right.
Okay. Well, you froze up on us. Are you there? Oh, there you are. You're back. Okay, you're back. Looks like you're upstairs.
Yeah, I am upstairs.
Yep.
Kind of working my way to where I was sitting with the ghost helmet on.
Okay.
I was trying to sign into her. Oh, you can't get to it. She was trying to sign into her Phasma box, but she can't get it to work.
Oh.
Ooh, wow, the mannequin room.
That's a hallway there.
Well,
I thought I worked my way back to that high school, or that school room where you had.
Where I had my incident.
Where you had your little story.
Yep. That room, I'll never forget that room. That room jacked me up. And actually, to be honest with you, the room exactly where I'm sitting right now in the same spot, that got me before that room got me. I was choked. 6 o'clock in the morning in this room, sitting where I am right now.
Wow.
Yep. Once again, though, that nasty guy is no longer here. He has been evicted. So they're going to have a seat in the schoolroom, it looks like.
Yep.
Jeez, look at those.
Yeah. It's literally like the old time schools, like Little House on the Prairie. There it is. Yep.
Bunch of old books.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, it looks like okay. It looks like those with the schoolhouse with like 12 pews in it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, the person in the green moved. I thought it was a mannequin for a minute.
This is kind of at the end of the hall when I had the God Temple on, where out this door here where I was hearing the footsteps. So I thought I'd just come up here and sit real quiet. Anybody up here with us? It's real quiet up here compared when I walked up here the last time. So
Does
we'll
it
see.
have a different feel to it?
Yeah, it's just like it's just a quiet feel. Everything's like settled down for now.
Thank you, Donnie Cho. We appreciate that. And you are correct. Donnie Cho, he says, as someone who's been on several investigations of haunted locations myself, the scariest part is going to the bathroom alone. Amen, brother. And here at this place, one of the bathrooms, sometimes there's a spirit that will follow you. You have to ask him to leave. We appreciate that, Donnie Cho. Thank you.
It is quiet up here.
Nothing?
Oh, wait a minute. Holly thought she heard a little girl, so I'm going to get up and like just really turn my flashlight down and maybe go out and stand in that hallway because I'm right inside the door.
Sure.
Can you tell which way? So here's the hallway. It goes way down there.
Okay, I just heard a whisper. Rob, did you hear a whisper?
No, I didn't hear one. But I noticed like particles flying down the hallway that came from the darkness.
That's probably dust.
It was probably dust, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear that? We're hearing like there's a voice. There's disembodied voice up here.
See, somebody else heard whispers. Be Kind says that she heard whispers, and Donnie Cho says, I heard that. I thought I did too.
He's come out. Holly's just standing right by me. We're just going to stand in the hallway.
Okay.
It's real low. It's real quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can hear it, but I can't pinpoint where it's coming from.
Right. Can you guys hear it? Can you hear it?
No, I can't. Several in chat have said they can.
It's in the hallway. Like once you get in one of the rooms, you can't hear it. It's so quiet that I think you've got to be in the hallway to hear it.
Yeah. We've had a little bit of activity in that room in the past that you're in.
Oh, yeah? I don't think I've ever investigated this room.
Mm-hmm. Actually, Nick had a bad time in that room. Crystal says, like talking.
Right. It sounds like two people having a conversation, but I can't hear it in here. So I'm going to go back and stand in the hall.
Paranormal Pixie said, while I was away, but heard muttering.
Is there any kids up here with us?
Are you down there playing with the dollhouse?
Yeah, let's walk down there. We're going to walk down to the end of the hall where that dollhouse is at, because that's where I was seeing those shadows when I had the God's helmet on.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Guys down here?
That can be a pretty active area. Lil Patty says, I hear whispers.
Yeah, that's what we were hearing. It's so low that we can't make out male, female.
I thought I had heard that when I asked Rob if he heard a whisper. I thought I did.
Yeah, they're hitting the door. We had the door slam. I'm like, they're outside.
I'm back here watching. Oh. Yeah, Brandy's here by me.
Okay, so this is where I was down sitting with the God's helmet. I was like right here in between all these rooms.
Yep.
So I'll take you. This is Civil War room.
And don't mind me, guys. I'm eating watermelon.
It's the best thing when you're dehydrated.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Paranormal Pixie asked if we have an EMF reader.
Holly just heard a groan back up at the end of that hallway.
I got an EMF reader. I'll go get it. Okay. Wait a minute. I got a dead flashlight.
If
So
you're trying to
paranormal.
read this, can you talk louder?
Brandy's coming up with an EMF reader, guys.
Okay.
Somebody's asked for that.
It's all up here. It's all up here in this long hallway.
So Holly and Terry, Paranormal Pixie says, hair on my arm stood up when you walked down the hall.
So did mine.
That's why. Which hallway? That little short one we just came out of?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I picked this place, because when I was up here walking, I like got to about here.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, well, yeah, it's still here. Whatever it is, it's still here. You can feel it until you get all the way down to this little cluster here.
Yeah.
So here's the other. Here's the
Walk
other
in
one.
that room. Will you walk in that room?
Mm-hmm.
So I will tell you, if you look to the right there, see that little, yeah, okay. You are in the room that I did a tour here, and that guy, that was a guy who lived here, came here and gave me a tour, basically. That was his bedroom.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. So if anybody's watching, this room that they're in is a room that was behind Terry when she had the helmet on.
Did it pull your shirt?
All right, we're going to go back in the hallway. Holly just got her shirt pulled.
Holly got her shirt pulled?
Down up in this hallway. Seems to be the hot.
Holly just got her shirt pulled up there.
Oh.
They're up in that hallway upstairs.
Did it really?
Yes. That was a hard thing. Oh, the flashlight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Paranormal Pixie. We appreciate that. He says, thank you for making this interactive. It's great practice for my remote mediumship work. And you know what? Sometime, Paranormal Pixie, if you're wanting to get into remote viewing, just message us and we'll be happy at any point.
Right here.
No, if you want to try to remote view in with us at a location or something, we'd be glad to do something like that with you.
Okay, Holly got her shirt pulled in the dark, so I'm going to shut my flashlight out just for a little bit.
It's scary.
Okay.
Okay, that had to be the cat.
Was that Jack?
That was a dog.
That was the dog. Or the cat.
Where's the dog at?
He was outside with Kathy.
Kathy's inside now.
We just heard
The
something.
cats are outside. Jack would not be upstairs, would he?
That was no cat.
It sounded like a dog, like whining below us.
She's going to look and see if he is.
He might be whining.
Yeah, she said he might be. So we'll say that one's debunked.
Okay.
Rob, you look like you're falling asleep. You need another drink. Drink some more, dude.
No, I'm just watching. I'm just.
We're all standing together. I'm going to move a little bit. Let Holly stay where she was at, and I'm just
intently watching.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Just keep your phone away from the EMF detector. See if it happens to you. And then
You were just leaning against the wall here.
yeah, and you can watch when you see that EMF.
Yep.
Okay, if she can see the EMF, we'll go down here. My flashlight.
Okay, so they're leaving me and going down to the hallway, and I'm just going to stand here by myself. K2 did just go to yellow.
It did go to yellow?
Yeah, it just blipped again. Can y'all see it, or do I need to get close? Well, I can't get too close because my cell phone will put it off.
Gotcha.
We have to turn out the light because then you'll be able to see it. It's right there where that little green light is. I'm about 6-7 feet away from it. So whoever come up and tugged Holly's shirt, you can pull on mine. Yeah, that's a dog.
Yeah, he's down here. He's in the room with us. And Mike A says, I have a strange personal remote viewing experience, but it's too long for chat. Not sure what to make of it. Mike, if you would like, email Brandy and I at blondesandbooze@gmail.com and tell us about it. We'd love to hear it.
Mm-mm. Is it up your way?
Are you guys feeling wonky up there?
Well, they're here. We're about maybe, I don't know. We're about 20 feet apart, and there's something in between both of us.
Okay. And it's you and Brandy and Holly?
Brandy and Holly are up here on this end.
Okay.
They're up here, and I'm down here right outside the schoolroom across the hall. Right in front of where those steps are, because that's where Holly got her shirt pulled. But of course, I was looking the other way.
That's where we've had some interesting encounters.
I'm not.
Vixen Doe, thank you very much for that donation.
Terry, lean forward. Lean forward on your feet. And then lean back. Just rock back and forth on your feet.
Now they're seeing shadows behind me.
I don't doubt that where you are.
Here, let me turn my phone around. I'm like freaking out.
So real quick, guys, if you can hear me, Paranormal Pixie says to tell them if they come across a bowl with rusty locks or keys to let chat know. Let us know.
A bowl with rusty locks or keys.
A bowl?
Yes, come across a bowl with rusty locks or keys to let us know.
I just heard something in that room.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come here.
I heard like a door creak.
Mm-hmm. That's the floor that we're all moving now.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're squeak. The floor's squeaking because we're moving.
See a bowl with rusty nails.
I don't think there would be one in here. I would assume it would be in another room.
Not up in there. We're looking to go along. Yeah, it seems like wherever we go, it's one step ahead of us.
Yep. Holly, you were here when that incident happened with me. Does it feel like it's the same thing or does it feel different?
It feels different.
Okay.
Does whatever is following feel the same?
Does it feel like it's the same thing as downstairs?
No. This feels different. It feels more playful, I want to say.
More playful.
Go over there, and I'm going to bounce on this. See if that sound you heard. And I heard one. I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was in this door, and you're standing down there.
Mm-hmm.
So it was right here in this room. So
like the floor squeaks right there when you walk on it. So that's That's what they heard when we were like 20 feet apart. So something was in between us because I was clear down on the other end. So
Show them what's in this room.
Did you
What
show
room
them?
is that? Oh, that's the dress room.
Yeah.
Look at all these little shoes.
Aren't they cute?
Oh, glasses. Yeah, it feels like we're being watched, like something's just standing off in the corner. We move and it moves just to stay in front of us.
Gotcha.
Let's go down that other hall.
Melissa, welcome. She says, hello, I'm new to your channel via text, via Abnormal Investigations. Welcome. We appreciate you tuning in to us.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So there's the dollhouse. Now we're going back down the other way.
Yeah. This is the bedroom that we were in earlier. Oh, the door's still open. So if you see right where Holly's at, that drawer that I opened earlier is still open. It's right here on this side. That's still open.
Let's leave it open throughout the night and we'll check it in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
See, I'm not feeling nothing in this. It's on the other end. I used to get some vibes in here, though. Let's go in here.
Let's see what happens.
This is usually where I spend some time and just come in and sit.
Yeah, that's a good room.
Always kind of tripping because she says whenever we move that she feels it's right behind her in the hallway. This room's just a real pretty dining room, but I used to get a vibe off of it and sit in here for a while. I've never got any EVPs out of here though.
Penny Van just addressed that. War criminals in here with me, and I did just talk to him about it. So, but thank you. Appreciate that.
Who's up here walking around with us? You can come out. Can you pull out one of the chairs and come in and sit with us? Can you rattle one of the lids or one of the dishes on the table?
Yeah, mute, Crystal.
Oh, sorry. Melissa, we have used SLS cameras here. We just don't have one here right now, but we've seen some crazy stuff through the SLS here. Mm-hmm. BMR, there's a message for you.
Yeah, I know.
Right
I know. I'm fascinated by this. I'm saying shit because I'm just watching intently.
Right. I'm going to get you here.
Yeah, I definitely want to come on one. I'm really digging this, to be honest with you.
There's just so many rooms, you know.
Yeah.
It's endless. It seems like, you know, it's like if something happens in one room and you go in there and then it dies down, well, try another room. You're gonna find it.
And you know, to be honest with you, the room that we're sitting in right now, we've had stuff happen in here too. So this whole place is just crazy haunted.
It sounds like two people having a conversation, but it's so muddled that you can't hear.
It's like two people talking.
It's in that hallway.
Is it in the hallway you all just came from or the one outside that room?
It's down there. Holly and them are standing in the doorway.
Yep, I see them.
I'm moving the flashlight because they're seeing shadow movement out that hallway. So I'm going to try and shoot my phone over the top of them, maybe.
Okay.
Where are you seeing it at?
I just got a little hit on the thing, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't me.
Oh.
Paranormal Pixie says, I'll be talking to my husband about me and my soul sister coming out sometime. I really love how professional y'all are. Well, we appreciate that compliment. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm gonna walk down there. I have no flashlight, so I'm gonna walk down there, and then you see if it keeps moving when I'm down there.
Like, where are you seeing the shadow at?
It's like right where the hallway kind of dips around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Freaky Geek asked, was the shadow on the wall moving because moving, or did Chai rock a bit? Chair rock a bit.
I was standing up in the hallway.
Yeah, there's no chairs out here moving.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay.
Brandy's standing down there where they saw the shadow. She wanted to see if we still see it, if it's moving. But it's almost like if you turn your flashlight too bright, it goes away. It's almost like you got to kind of like, we're in dull light to see it. Right. You guys probably, yeah, I can't see nothing on my phone.
Because you know how we was talking about shadow being black. That's exactly what we're seeing.
Yeah, but I can't even see you down there on my phone.
I don't see it now that you're down there.
So I can see that. I didn't see it at all. And I was looking straight in at it, and I couldn't see it.
Put your hand over the flashlight so just to block it out, but then like just let the glow go through it. Oh. Because I still can't see, they can't see nothing. It's just as black as can be. There you go. So it was down there, like where that's where the hall curves a little bit to the right and then goes back down to the schoolroom. That's where they were seeing like the shadow on that light color part of the wall.
Okay. Just to let everybody know, this building is actually like shaped like a Y. It's Y shaped. Kind of an interesting build.
Yeah,
It's not this hallway. It's the other one.
We only felt something in that one spot.
You can almost feel it when you hit there. It's like when you step here, you can feel it. When you go around this corner, it's crazy.
Ooh, wow, look at all that stuff on the right.
Yeah, that's full of
that bowls and antiques and
the swords, Rob.
Wow, look at all those. Look at all that down there. All those knives, the guns. Yep. Ooh, look at that pipe.
Yep.
All kinds of pipes up on that side. Yeah, but this hallway here is just got its own little vibe going on.
So that room there, if you walk in there and look to the right, see that desk right there?
Yeah.
So at times, we have on video, actually, a member of PTF actually has on video where those cabinet doors have opened, and we watched it on video.
This one's open, by the way. Now that you say that, the door is open.
Well, shut it, and then we'll go back and look.
Oh, wow, shut pretty tight. I heard that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and actually, Erin that's sitting next to me said she actually has that on video of it opening.
No, of the drums.
Oh, of the drums.
The drums is cool. Yeah, the drums is really cool. Mm-hmm. That's just astounding. I can
check this gun out.
The drums.
So the drums here, do you have it on your phone? So if you guys give us a second, Erin's gonna play. She recorded the drums playing, and we're gonna let you guys listen to it real quick. She's bringing it up.
This one right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys. So be real quiet, real quick. Erin's gonna play her phone. Are you guys hearing the drums?
Yep.
Right there.
So is this a real tombstone?
No,
Oh.
it is, but it has never been used, correct? Yes. It came damaged, so it has never been on a grave.
Ooh.
So Freaky Geek, actually, yes, we did. They did just check that drawer, and it is still open. So we're going to leave it open throughout the night. Yeah.
I don't think I went in this Indian room.
So there's quite a history in that room as well. There used to be in the corner, and Terry, you may remember this, but there was the haunted chair. Do you remember that? That was in that corner?
No, I don't remember that.
Okay,
Oh,
it might have
wow,
been,
look at
it
that
might have been
thing.
after, but yeah, there was a haunted chair, and right now that chair was taken out of this building, and it is in a silo right now.
Really?
Yeah, it had a negative entity attached to it. That's why it is no longer here. That entity attacked several people.
Wow.
So that chair was evicted.
Damn, I could spend hours in this place just looking at all these rooms.
I'm telling you,
Yeah. Yeah,
days.
there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, look at all the arrowheads.
Look at them little bitty ones. It's kind of quiet in here. Seems to just be the hallways right now. Like this hallway here, and the one to the right seems pretty active.
That third floor has always been a real active location. Vixen doe, I had no idea that arrowheads can be male or female. Had no idea.
Me neither.
What is that?
It seems quiet up here now.
Mm-hmm. Good night, little Patty.
Patty.
Mm-hmm. Freaky Geek asks, why so many giant scary dolls? You know what? It's actually mannequins. This place is full of mannequins. There are some scary dolls in this place, not gonna lie, but
At least they're all fully clothed.
they are. Well, no, there's some downstairs that's not clothed.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pick out like the years these dresses were from. You know how when I had that in my bar where I had that the girls were dressed in the flapper gowns, like I was trying to find that in there.
Do you have any
look at
flapper gowns in here?
Little Boy Scout.
Which room? In the dress room up there? Terry, can you go back to the dress room? There is a flapper dress in there. Show BMR. Kathy says she thinks it's pink. There it is, right there. I see it.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yep.
Not like the one I saw. The one I saw was all like light whitish pink and had all the frilly fringe
right
around,
gotcha.
the neckline and stuff.
Well, this one's kind of creepy.
That one is kind of creepy, isn't it?
That is creepy. The cat's kind of creepy too. Goes right with it.
Yeah. A lot of clothes in there.
Yep. Yeah, it seems real quiet up here now for the moment.
Brandy says it's because she left. She's in here now. Sounded like I just heard a whisper or something.
That was Jack
You guys want to try the World War II room downstairs? Because that room's been known to be pretty active out here.
Is there like we just walked through a big flowery, perfumey smell. Like, I mean, super strong, like somebody's cologne perfume. I don't see no air.
Is there any air fresheners up there or anything, Kathy? Nothing.
It's right here. It's like real flowery women's perfume.
It's right outside the ore room.
Like big time. Mm-hmm. We just walked into it when we came across the hall.
Wow.
It's right here. It's still here.
Didn't smell anything like that upstairs at all.
Brandy and Kathy both said that they did not smell anything like that upstairs.
I didn't either the whole time we've been up here.
Is it coming out of that room?
Nope.
No,
it's in that hallway right before you go down the steps. Like,
is it still there?
Uh-huh.
Yep, right here.
Wow.
It's fading, but I can still smell it.
over there.
Yeah, it's right here.
One day, I smelled really strong chicken noodle soup.
Kathy said over by the mannequins, though, one day she smelled really strong chicken noodle soup.
Sounds like jasmine or something.
Yeah, it's just right here. Real flowery.
So when you guys get done with that up there, Penny Van says something about also going to the World War I or II room.
Oh, sure. We can go down there now. It's just weird.
She says that's where the sweet elderly man is. His name is Charles, Charlie, or Jack, something like that. Ask for a name. And you know what, Penny, I can vouch for that. What is in there is almost like a protector of this place. So yeah, I would agree with you.
It was just weird. We were getting ready to go down those steps and kind of like walked into that perfumey smell.
Yeah.
World War One.
So you're in that's a World War I room, I think.
Yep.
Now. Yeah.
Is that where you want me to go?
Go in the World War II room. That's the one that's active. There's a lot. That guy's pretty active in the World War II room. Yeah.
There's that smell again.
I smell.
Are they downstairs?
Yeah, they're right out here.
And they're smelling that smell again.
So she said they're smelling it again.
Oh.
It ain't in the rooms. It's in the hallway.
Freaky Geek, that is a flag on the wall.
That's a 48-cent flag, isn't it?
Yep. So that room is pretty active. So see if you guys can get anything in there.
Turn the light on now. Oh.
And just so you guys know, like it doesn't matter if you go dark, if you got lights on, if they're gonna interact with you, they're gonna interact with you, So chat, just to let you know, it doesn't matter that they're turning lights on or anything like that. Penny Van asked to see if you can get a name from him. Do you have a nanocam or something in there?
You got your Frank's box real close. My S box is in my case. Holly's gonna go get S box or Frank's box.
Okay. Yeah, she asked to see if you guys can get a name, and he's in that room.
If there's a gentleman that guards this room, could you tell us your name?
Are you attached to one of the items that's in this room? Like all kinds of you.
I've been told that he's attached to that purple heart in that case right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're smelling that perfumey smell all the way down to the team room. And we smelled nothing the whole time we've been up here walking around. We haven't smelled any like perfumey smells.
That's interesting.
They must have followed us downstairs.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Holly said it followed her into the break room.
I smell it now.
Oh.
Tomorrow, Brandy.
Can you use the box that Holly's holding and tell us your name if you're a spirit guardian? Is there a Charles? Are you attached to the purple heart that's in the case?
Vixen Doe says she sees someone in the uniform of male. Penny Van says, I'd love to meet him. Honestly, like the sweet grandpa type of a man.
You know, it's really weird.
What's that, Rob?
No, I just went down the hall. I just went to the bathroom, blah, 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 right? And it's just weird. And I'm sure it has nothing to do with this, watching this. But I have no, like, senses going on in my house today or nothing. But I walked in my bathroom, and it smells like lavender.
That's crazy.
That is weird.
So did the smell that you all smelled like lavender?
Yeah, like a lavender or jasmine. One of the
No
two.
way.
Yeah, it's flowery. Whatever, it's a flowery smell.
And I'm telling you right now, there's no scents, no candles. I don't have nothing going on in the house. And I walked in, go to the bathroom, blah, 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 you know. I said, man, where's this lavender coming from? So I'm looking around, and it's very distinctly, it had a distinct
Real
smell.
strong, yeah. It's not like a perfume that's on the market.
Wow.
It's like a grandma smell.
And we were just talking about this the other day, Krista.
We talked about this on your show.
It's kind of like a grandma perfume smell.
Yeah, you could probably say that.
Wow. You're not in danger, Rob. I'm telling you now, you're not in danger. So don't freak out on me.
I gotta take off. Yeah.
We're not really getting anything out of the box.
Okay. Well, you know what? We're going on almost 3 hours, and I think we're probably going to call it a night. Oh, here's Brandy.
Sneaking in. Hey.
That'd be a good selfie. Anyway, we're going on the 3 hour mark. I want to thank Vixen Doe, Paranormal Pixie, Maggie, and Donnie Cho, all of you for your great donations and super chats. We definitely appreciate that. And tomorrow night at some point, I don't know if it's going to be through YouTube or through our Facebook group. I'm not sure, but we'll do some lives from Malvern Manor, and you guys tune into that. We do appreciate everybody sticking around. We're gonna do some investigating ourselves here, and we'll get some video, and if we catch anything good, we'll post it on our membership, so those that are members will be able to see it. So
yeah, I'll be up now. I'll be up waiting. I'll have my phone by me, waiting for something to go off now.
I hear you.
You'll have to wait till tomorrow now.
Yeah.
Well, probably.
So anyway, but we appreciate everybody coming and tuning in with us. And as always, you guys are great. Like Rob, Tex, everybody says, our chat is the best, and I
Yep.
agree with all of them.
We appreciate you.
Yes, absolutely, we do. So if you tune in tomorrow night at some point. So we will see you guys. Good night. Thank you, Rob, for hopping on with
Yeah, I
us.
just want to hop on. It's best to watch it like this than just sit, you know.
Yeah,
I liked
you
it.
know,
I
you don't even
enjoyed
have
it.
to talk.
I like these. No, you don't have to talk or nothing. Just kick back.
Right.
And
Exactly.
just watch. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I liked it.
All right. We will see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.